Hello and welcome to the Perfect World Shanghai 2024 major pick'em, major video for the playoffs. My name is Bert Burnington and I want to start off giving my sincere apologies because we actually failed in the elimination stage. These were my picks. I thought Navi was gonna make it through and I want to just very much apologize because I'm very sorry that the last major winners from only 7 months ago didn't qualify for the major playoffs. Like, you can't really blame major winners Alexi B, JL, Imma, Wonderful, or two-time major winners Bit and Blade. Like, you can't. That's I'm sorry. All right. I say kick Imma and put Simple on hybrid op, and then your 3 Ukrainians and then also the coach. JL can speak a little bit of Russian, so we can go back to classic Navi. Just saying. But now, we have all the data to absolutely nail these playoffs, alright? We know who's bad, we know who's good, we know who's definitely gonna win, I think we all know. Yeah. What makes it extra interesting is that all 3 players who are in the running for Best Player of 2024 are still all in the running. m0NESY, Donk, ZywOo. The winner of this, which very likely can be any of these guys, will definitely be Best Player of 2024 because they also would probably win this MVP. There's a lot on the line here. Alright, let's jump in. We're gonna go matchup by matchup. First one, Mouse versus the Mongols. Call me crazy, but the Mongols can actually win this and keep the dream alive. They have a 13-match win streak, for crying out loud, alright? Captain Blitz is the reincarnation of Genghis Khan. He's gonna reconquer China like he did in the 13th and 14th century. Quick little history lesson for you. But these teams actually have some history between themselves. They have already played a few times, and Mouse had quite a hard time actually defeating the Mongols before, when they are actually peaking and the Mongols were still on the come up. Now the script is flipped. It's Mouse who lost a lot of steam in these last few months, and it's the Mongols that have been tearing ass. Alright? We can look at maps and we can see, like, the Mongols will most likely ban Vertigo, it's a permaban, and Mouse will ban, they have to ban Anubis, I think that's their permaban. It's a very good map for the Mongols, but then they have a secondary map they're very good at, and which is Ancient, and I'm quite sure they're gonna pick that, and I'm quite sure they're gonna win that too. Mouse have to ban Anubis, most likely, and Anubis, is a very good map for the Mongols, but they have a secondary good map, which is Ancient, and I think the Mongols will pick that and will beat Mouse on it. They're already one ahead here, and we already have seen that they beat him on Mirage, and they're also insane on Dust too. So I think it's a very big chance that one of those maps is going to be the decider, and that Mongols is going to take it. All right. So I say, Mongols, go to the semifinals. Let's do it. Team Spirit versus Team Liquid. Yeah, I don't really have much to say about this one. I don't think Spirit is necessarily a good team. Like, I don't think they have, like, great team mechanics. I think it just comes down to Donk. Donking it up, of course. And Shiro being a very solid op. And Chopper, I don't think, like, not making it harder than it has to be. And just, like, giving simple calls and just say, like, run in, Donk, and kill him. Kill him in the face. And, but luckily, they're playing against Team Liquid. And Team Liquid, I think it's a miracle that they're even here. They shouldn't have been here. I think that if you look at the teams they've beat to get here, all the way from the Americas RMR, which they lost a map to Wildcard, alright? I think they should be very happy with this, but they should still make roster changes even if they get beaten by Spirit in the quarterfinals of a major. Get him out of it. I think it's just impressive, but I think the road ends here for Team Liquid, which it should, I think it should. G2 versus Heroic. Tough one, honestly. G2 have recently risen to the top 1 of the HSV ranking, and have a very big chance of winning the major, with Nico finally winning his first. But the day after they hypothetically win this, Nico will have left the team, which will be a giant bummer, of course. Will the world be as cruel and unforgiving that they will let this happen to us? Probably, yeah, probably. Though Heroic is a tough ask. Heroic has been playing very well, and my prediction of them actually peaking this major is actually coming out. Heroic, I think this team can be great. I I see it that they have it. I feel like they're gonna peak anytime now, and I think it's gonna be now, but I have no reason to think that. That's the problem. I'm a genius. But can Heroic do it? They have beaten great teams as of late. Better teams than G2 actually did. So they have a big chance there. But there's only one question we actually have to ask, and that is G2 gonna show up? When I picked them as going 3-0 and having to beat the Mongols, I was like, they are gonna show up. And they didn't. And I was and they were pretty shit, I saw. I stayed up till 4 to just watch them lose. It was sad, but I do that for you guys. I don't know, I felt like if I stay up, I think it's better for the pick'ems. I don't know, it didn't work, alright? Don't stay up till 4. Well, maybe. You do whatever you want. Anywho, Monacy was, I think, the problem in that match. He was missing a lot, and he was just, like, when he actually was doing well, he just had to give that last superpower energy, and he just made the wrong decision, and and they fell short. It was, quite frankly, it was quite painful to watch. But I think they will show up. They just came off a giant victory over FaZe Clan, and that gave them some much needed confidence. When G2 doesn't show up, that's when, like, for example, I Am Rio, where they, you know, they flew in, they played the first game, lost, they never found any footing, everything got lost. But this, they did find their footing, they are in the playoffs, they just beat FaZe Clan, who's also in the playoffs, so that's like, oh, we beat a playoffs team. So I think G2 is gonna show up. One thing is for sure, this game is gonna be a fucking banger. Alright, G2 advance. FaZe Clan versus Vitality. As a FaZe Clan fan, alright, I just want to ask some questions. Who is playing hot right now? Vitality. Who has better players? Vitality. Who has been winning the head-to-head though? Vitality. Who am I gonna pick to advance? FaZe Clan. Just joking. There's sadly no reason to really believe in Kerrigan and friends. But one thing though, Vitality does have the tendency to lose big games against underdogs. Like... Alright, they only lost against Eternal Fire in the ASL Pro League finals. In the quarterfinals. So they are still mortal. Alright, so it is maybe possible. Vitality advance. The semifinals. The Mongols versus Team Spirit. Blah blah, history repeating itself, conquering China, or only person who can stop them is Dong, blah blah blah, we know it. But it is true, in the past games it was actually a Mongols victory, or a game where Dong had to go 2.0 rating almost, alright? So it's a tough ask even then. And the Mongols are hot right now, everybody. They're hot as shit right now, alright? And you know what? If Dong beats them, he definitely proves to himself he is the best player this year, carrying them all to the final. Because if you beat the Mongols in 2024, you are the best player in the world, alright? But I'm still picking the Mongols to go to the grand final. Alright. Mongols to the grand final. Let's do it. G2 versus Vitality. I'm looking forward to this game. This is gonna be fucking awesome. This is the game of the tournament. This is gonna be the game. And you know what? If G2 can beat Heroic in that quarterfinal, that means that they have shown up. That they are ready. Because if they don't pass them, then they don't make it to the finals and then they can't play this game. That's a very but I mean, like, if they beat them, they have to show their game. So if they get here, they are gonna win against Vitality. I'm telling you, because 1, they have then shown up. 2, G2, Nico, Monacy are the fan favorites, I think, right? I think China likes the biggest names, and I think it's gonna be Nico and Monacy that are all cheering for, and G2, of course, because it's a big organization. 3, they are the #1 team in the world right now. 4, G2 has had Vitality's number in these last few months in a head-to-head. 5, Vitality and ZywOo can't fluke their way to a major win like they did last time, alright? I think this is G2 to win. G2 to the grand finals. The grand final, the Mongols versus G2. Will Nico lose his third major grand final? Or will the Mongols fall from their horse and the fairy tale is over? That will make Nico win his first major title, Snacks winning his second, Guatemala winning their first, and Monacy best player of 2024. Alright, guys, the proof is in the pudding. And with pudding, I mean G2 winning their last head-to-head, side best out once, and experience in grand finals. Alright? So I say G2 is winning the major. You're welcome, Nico and Monacy. Go get that fucking shit. Let's go, Malps. Nice Snacks and Hunter, you guys are there too. That was the video. Thank you all very much for watching. It was a lot of fun having you guys here. I love talking to you guys in the comments. Please leave a comment down below if you had as much fun, or if you're doing better than I do and just want to rub it in my face. I'm cool with it, you know? Leave a like and subscribe because there's more Counter-Strike content coming in the future. Also, if you like laughing and stuff, and you like writing or films and books and movies and whatever, just consider subscribing to the Bad Writers, another YouTube channel I have with a friend of mine. We really appreciate any new viewers we can reel in. It's something I really like to do, and there's also more content coming there too, of course. My name was Burt Burnington. It was a lot of fun. Let's do this again sometime. But I wish you all a happy playoffs, and a happy Merry Christmas, and a happy Hanukkah, and a happy New Year. And I will see you in the next video. Bye.